Hey guys, we are finally live. Woo, that was a doozy to get it from you. Yeah, so I have had to invert the camera and somehow that's the best we can do. So let's just I don't know why it doesn't want to. Forgot about that music. I had copyrighted. I hope you understand. You hear me right? You hear me good? I will just know when you're arriving 2 hours and I've checked the feed. Running, that's good. Let's mute it. And let's get my chat window open. If anyone chats with me. Voila, finally. Everything looks good. Okay, so here we go. Yeah, I don't know if you hear me well from the microphone or not, but yeah, I'll put some relaxing music on while driving because I might shut up a little bit while driving. I don't have much to say today. Yeah, I meant to stream yesterday, but the problem was somehow I still have some weight issues and there was some rubbing going on. I had to go to the pharmacy, I had to get some stuff, and they said that I shouldn't be walking too much since I walked 22 kilometers last time when I did the walking in Chantaburi. But hey, now we are good to go. We still have 352 kilometers of gas and we should have about 200 kilometers to go. So
take the next left.
yeah, and you will hear the woman sometimes talk to me.
Continue for 48 kilometers.
And I have to say I'm driving with a small little Nissan Kick. Yeah, I'm liking the car so far. Might be one of the best rentals that I had in Thailand till now. And by now I also know what I have to do to fix everything, all the problems that I had. I can't simply go live on studio on the cell phone. I have to go over the laptop. And I don't know why I have to have the timestamps on GoPro. That's life. And yeah, what you see right now, I'm also used to it by now. A lot of roads and everything in Thailand. That's why they have a good infrastructure. But hey, you usually, instead of taking 2-3 hours, or 1.5 hours, you take 2 hours or more. And also now we are not really on highways anymore. We are on fast roads where we can go on 90, 100, but yeah. I guess in the next days we will have some smaller roads. And maybe while driving I will have something like driving now on top of the HUD display. Because it's kind of fun, you can switch off the HUD, but you can't. As soon as you start to record, the HUD stays on, and to be able to do this over SRT to be a bit more stable, yeah, well, hopefully stable, we have to do it like this. Ah, it's a small 1.2 liter engine, but hybrid, so it's mostly battery. Does the job very well. I like how it was. Yeah, okay. That's the other thing that I don't understand in Thailand right now. Is those U-turns. Find another way. They are so dangerous. Often you have signs like accident-prone roads. Yeah, of course it is. You have a freaking U-turn where people drive instead of 90, they drive 120, 130. The other thing in Thailand that you have to learn is try to always drive on a road where you can overtake, or on the side where you overtake, because yeah, the other side you usually have a little bit of problems. Also, I'm recording so I can upload a clean stream. But the clean stream will be, I think, without music and just me talking, so... Yeah, it is. Because Epidemic Sound is... Oh, shit. Yeah, okay. I will have to change something tomorrow. Maybe I have to go into the line-in of the media mod so that you don't hear me over the GoPro microphone and you hear me over the DJI Mini. Also, if I see some slowdown on an accident or something like that, I will move the camera. I'm not here to show anything that you shouldn't see. And I will end the stream when I get to the hotel. And then I guess I will do a little bit of a walk around Kabinburi and we'll be live again then. I might start inside of the room so you see the room and everything, but I won't dox everything. Yeah, well, do as I say, not as I do, but yeah, I don't want to drive with at 120, 130 to be able to stay on the other one, on the other lane. I don't want to pay 500 baht. Well, I'm happy to see that it is kind of stable. It might be a bit stuttery because somehow it forces me to do 50 frames and not 60 frames per second. And people sometimes don't really care if you're there or not. Yeah, the funny thing about reducing speed, no one does it. It's just a school zone. Who cares about children? So I'm going down to 70 at least, and you see, everyone still goes by. I will also look, if it is too stuttery, I will force it to 60. Because this technically is still a PAL region, so if I go Somewhere you might have some flicker if I don't do 50. Well, it would be nice to have a clean 60 all the time. Yeah, so about Chantaburi. Chantaburi is a nice little town, good to spend one day or two. My problem was more that even I don't want to go out. I don't go out, but if you want to go eat, like yesterday, I was relaxing and I wanted to go eat a bit later. You really have to find a restaurant that is open after 9 or 10. Even on the weekend, the market at 10 it was pretty much dead. I also have no idea if the sound is synced or not, so maybe with the cable and the media mod we might have everything a bit more synced up and everything, so yeah. I'll have to review the footage today, but soon. I think when I get to the room I will review the footage that I did, see how it is and change everything appropriate. If I see that I have to go to 60, I go to 60. Some flicker in the shops or anything like that we can tolerate. Should be okay. But one thing I really have to say, but I said it also in the walk around in Chantaburi, I didn't think it had so many mountains around here. It's really quite stunning. You're always in the lowlands, but you have mountains all around you, all the time. I say that before we go to the really, really flatty sun. And it is also really, really easy to drive too fast here in this country, believe me. It's straight, you don't check and you're driving 110 or something like that. And I think also for filming it's nice to have a hybrid. What I'm talking about, yeah. You don't take care and you drive 110, and then in a school zone you have people rushing by. I did slow down, so I wasn't at 110 anymore. Caution, elephant crossing. Yeah, I don't see that often in Luxembourg. Another thing I notice is people here don't know how to take corners. They're really good people and everything, but as soon as they are on the road, they are different people. So right now I'm taking the corner slow. Last time from Bangkok to Chantaburi, I was driving a bit more normal, as I would normally drive, and yeah, let's say you started 100 meters back, as no matter what corner there was, and then you kind of had to brake mid-corner because they were taking it so slow. comfortably, and I am in a not in an SUV but in a CUV, I think you call it. I like that it really doesn't say that it was only that spot there where you couldn't go to this. But it do be stunning around here. I think next time I come to Thailand we will have to do it maybe November, maybe March or something like that. Really, really hot, but we will take a car to the south. So even more tropical and a lot more of those single limestone mountains everywhere. And I will do it like this trip. Avoid Phuket, avoid big stuff. Whew, that will be me tomorrow. Oh yeah, maybe in Phi Mai I will be using the bike to get around. They have a few older structures and Khmer buildings and so on from ancient times, so to not walk around everywhere. Might be good to simply take out the bike and go from one point to the other. The other funny thing is also, if you take the the motorway from Bangkok to Pattaya and so on, you don't have as many rest stations and petrol stations as you have somehow on these roads. See what I mean? I'm not pushing it, it's a rental car. No. That's a military and police check that we avoided. I wasn't sure. So in the beginning the plan was to stay in Sakeo, but I felt like there is nothing much to do. And I kind of did the Serenity Resort and resort spa and onsen. Sounded quite nice, so let's see how the onsen is. You won't see it, but I might relax in the onsen a bit. If you have I don't know the other ones, but you have a jet, you You have a hotel also. I don't know the hotel. And you have Fit Mania if you need to go to the gym. They all have day passes. I went to Fit Mania yesterday. It has everything you need, let's put it that way. The towel is optional and cleaning the stuff is optional too, but for the rest, yeah, the machines they have there, they work good. And the other thing that I like, it's not really a pulley system, so it's a single one. So the weight that you see is the weight that you get. And all the weights for the Americans, all the weights are in kilo and also in pound. So you know what you are lifting. You don't have to convert it. Thinking of it, yeah. Between Kabinburi, where I will be, and then afterwards Phi Mai, that is closer to Korat. You have Khao Yai, so that is a little bit more mountainous, and it is a national park. I avoided it because I want to do some herping one day, and yeah, everyone said it's too cold at night for snakes to come out, so I will also keep Khao Yai for another time. Maybe, yeah, we could do Khao Yai, the one dam close to Hua Hin. I think it's, I don't know the name anymore, but I think it's Krasheng or something dam. Do some herping there too. Would be interesting. And while the whole world complains about the road conditions, newly paved, looking in great condition. Sometimes. But I think this part is like this because they want people to slow down for those small places. Roll Thai people will hate me for this, but it's kind of strange that the police didn't think about maybe, because they start to have radars and everything, put radars when they put radar on those recommended. I don't even know if it's recommended 50 or if you should drive 50, to be honest. Maybe it's just a recommendation, and because you don't see the round signs to say 50. Maybe people in chat can tell me, or in the comments later on. Since I don't have anyone in chat right now anyway. I have been running it on YouTube. Sometimes I glance over and, to be honest, doesn't look good. Not many cuts, even if we aren't in a main city right now. I am using Speedify and I'm using a DTAG card in a 4G modem, router, and I'm using an AIS SIM on the phone. And they do bond, but yeah, they are set up for speed, so they do bonding. And it should always use the one with the best connection. I'm using a DTAG 20 Mbps SIM card that is apparently totally unlimited. And I'm using a 100 Mbps AIS one that I have to load every 80 gig for 300 baht, so about 10 euro, $10 for 80 gig, so it should be okay. It's not too much. And then I'm using also one in my other phone where I monitor chat when I'm not driving. Golf resort here. Chatrium Golf Resort, Chantaburi. Yeah, sorry, it's pretty much straight for 70 kilometers. So, and we should be arriving in Kabinburi at 11:50 local time, so in 2 hours. I also have to check for the rotation because somehow the menu wasn't clever. It rotated it on the camera, but it didn't rotate the feed. So the live feed that goes into the phone. So I will have to check how to do it without the computer to rotate the image again, and that it doesn't do the thing that it did before. So what it did before is I rotated 180 degrees, and what OBS did is it simply moved it away from the field that you see. So yeah, not really clever. So it would be nice if it simply rotated it without tilting it or moving it away. I don't know how well you see it, but it looks kind of staggering in front of us. It has to be done, but I hate when they do road works like that. Not just here, also in Luxembourg and so on. Because I'm always scared that you drive with the car and those blades hit a stone or something like that, and those stones, they fly. One of my first jobs was working like that, and sometimes you heard the stones fly and hit something, even with the motors on and everything. Kind of scary. I also don't know who rented this car before me. But yeah, some people simply don't care when it's their own car, when it isn't their own car, what they do with it. When I got it, I was kind of shocked because it showed
52 kilometers.
okay, when it showed me like 490 kilometers per tank. I was like, okay, that's not really economical. And I went from Bangkok to Chantaburi, and when I arrived in Chantaburi, it still said 450, 460. So I did 200 kilometers before it started to actually go down. Which is crazy. I don't know what that guy wanted. But yeah, I have to take care because I'm driving like an American in Mexico. All those car people. If you know, you know. I really ask myself, am I simply driving fast enough that I don't get cuts, or did we notice that Thailand with 2 sims might be one of the best countries? Or a really good country to live stream. Another thing that I hope that the t-shirts cover other than the wind noises or the aircon noises, because I kind of forgot my dead cats at home. I thought I kept them in the pouch, but I didn't. So. The bad part is right now I can't really get the camera to flip easily. So I will have to see what I can do. Because the thing is, I can set up 2 scenes, but I would still have to change the scenes. And since I have an auto changer when the bitrate gets too low to get a be right back screen, I don't know how to do it. Besides going onto the computer, flipping it over. If you look at this, like the people left and the people right, they are families, but they never seen each other because crossing this road is a little bit too much. But I like it. Somehow in other countries, jaywalking, they have holes here too, so you can jaywalk. And they say speed limit is 60. Let's try to somehow drive a little bit closer to the speed limit. Our nice speed limit plus 5 or 10%. Whew. That does make a difference. Let me take this one. No. And so you guys can enjoy it a little bit more. But even just AIS seems to be stable because my YouTube feed doesn't cut. Some places they do have underpasses now instead of normal U-turns, but of course, if you do that for every single little place you have, it's a little bit too expensive. Oh, I'm also not a right-hand driver, so I'm usually a left-hand driver. If you hear me complain about instead of using the signals, starting the wipers, that's normal. I'm already happy that they didn't invert the pedals. I think the way I'm driving. I could put it in eco. Yeah, so I guess now we got into the flat parts. Behind me you still see nice mountains. At some point I will have to stop because I think my Twitch and my Kick are still saying that I'm playing Dispatch. So it might be better if it says that I'm IRL and just chatting. Yeah, that's the other part. Having motorbikes still driving the wrong way. But it does make it longer also without music. You do have music, I know. Huh? Oh, the guy, sorry. I was looking at the guy taking a piss. More looking like, yeah, I hope we don't see anything on camera. But even now, you change from fully EV mode to engine 2 to recharge the battery, and you don't hear anything. Barely. Even the in-car noises are managed well. Why am I making why am I making a Nissan Kick commercial right now? Okay, it's a bit boring to drive. It's not really a car. It's not a T-Roc R or something like that that is glued to the road. I think that PT station is ours, and I'll just check the settings quickly, and then we are on the way again. I still have some water. I don't need anything to eat right now. I just start to notice again that I'm used to driving manual, because I was nearly hitting the brake because I was looking for a clutch. But the other problem is I'm also not used to EVs, so it's kind of fun that the regenerative braking does a lot of work. I know.
Take the next right.
I know.
U-turn. Take the next left.
Everyone in Thailand, why is that guy stopping just to play with the phone? Twitch, there we go. Oh, do I really have to go to the laptop to change that? It's kind of annoying how limited that those apps are. Let's see if I go profile, stream manager. Here we go. Let's see if I go profile, stream manager. Here we go. My well. Also good to go in and ban people sometimes. Also good to go in and ban people sometimes. Yeah, okay. Kick I have to update. And why don't I have background music? I also hate that connecting to my computer. At home I always have to put the password again. Okay. Not much more I can do. Yeah, what also happened this trip, I fell in love again with Bangladesh. I used to go a lot to Sukhumvit and stayed in hotels in Sukhumvit, and somehow the last time I came to Thailand I stayed a few days in Sheraton, so close to the river. It was cheap because it was during COVID, you know. And this time I stayed in Center Point, Ceylon, so directly Bangladesh area. At Central before, no time before, no, but not too long ago was Robinson, so maybe people know it better, like the place like that. And yeah, I think when I go back to Bangkok, I will be back again in that area. The food is cheaper, the food is better. You don't find as many, I think you find some, but more in the hotels where you find foreigner food. And it's, even if the traffic and the smog is worse, it's more laid back. And it's also easier to simply take a boat, go up river. And if you need to go to MBK or anything like that, you are there pretty quickly. The tram, the BTS is not that full to go that side anyway. So there isn't much to worry. And not too many negative points. Like I said, that regenerative braking is still something I have to get used to. So now we can enjoy the landscape a bit more. Maybe I should stop and just go on the computer and simply fix it. Oh. Yeah, I also put a relaxing playlist because I think, yeah, if I put the playlist I would listen to, people would run away. And I don't think Epidemic Sound has really good metal. It does have a few gothic songs that are not bad. Yeah, I won't overtake you on a hill. I'm sorry. I might do it afterwards because you really want me to overtake you. But I like to see what's going on before I do it. And now he accelerates. So let's go back to Eco. And continue crying about regenerative braking. Okay, it's getting worse.
मम हृदये प्रकाशो ज्योतिर्मय रूपे ॐ ज्योतिर्मयी नमः शान्तिं कुरु सर्वदा
Ah, gut, das stimmt.
ध्यानम् अनन्त ज्योति सर्वशान्ति सर्वोपकारी हृदि दीप प्रज्वलित अनंत शांति दाता
Nice temple in front of us.
ओम शांति ओम शांति
Just some clothes, nothing else.
ओम Shanti. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Om
I already know why they have road works here, not fixing the roads here. Oh, it's looking good up ahead. Really? Yeah, looking a lot better. Sheesh. I don't want to be this one's suspension. Poor thing. It's still just barely loaded, so it's not scraping yet. You still can't put a ton on it. That's the only funny part about going EV. You hear everything. You hear everything. Go again. on screen. Come on, you can fight it, you can fight it. Ah. I think the next stream I will call it fundraiser for me to come and live in Thailand forever and only do gaming and Thailand streams. And don't get copyright strikes because in the mall they are playing Christmas songs and it has to be, I think it was Justin Bieber, not even Justin, or some Bublé or something like that, like, hey, come on, it's Christmas songs. You really have to copyright strike Christmas? But not copyright strike, just copyright claim. I might have to put Epidemic Sound on loop and not forget when we are walking around, and I might be talking a bit more to turn it off, or put it very, very low. Oh, I think we can overtake him. Don't want to drive too close to him. Oh yeah, and if you ever Chantaburi, there is a restaurant called Dopamine. I recommend it. I ate there yesterday. The things that of course, it's a bit more expensive than street food. It's one of those between $8 and $10 a plate kind of restaurants. But I had some sour pork. I had some beef with nam jim jiao. And I had tom sep mu, so sour spicy soup with pork. And they were all quite excellent. Really can only recommend. That one is Final Destination with jackfruit. And that was taking a roundabout without you really noticing that it's a roundabout. But it worked out. I think we have one in a petrol station in 8 kilometers, so take that one. I know we had a PT station before, but I didn't see it. I saw it a bit late. And the one thing you have to learn about driving in Thailand to drive safe is simply drive with the flow and don't be erratic. And you should be safe. Usually when you put on your indicator, people will let you in. They don't really try to cut you off or anything like that. The only thing you see sometimes it's someone who is in a hurry and simply uses every lane that is just a little bit free to get ahead. So a little bit like that one mod for Assetto Corsa. But you will see, I think, if on the 5th we will be driving a little bit, I think. I'm not sure if it's on the 5th or on the 6th that we go from Khon Kaen to Phetchabun. Will be a long weekend, we'll have a lot more cars on the streets, will be a lot funnier. And also for this leg of the trip, I didn't really check out what we could do between the driving, and also because of the camera problem, I don't know how we could. So let's try not to miss the entrance this time. Seems to be a bit of a smaller one. I was nearly going into the fields. Okay, let's get in. Let's use the computer and let's get out. I think I can stop here like this. So that's your view for the next few seconds. Well, I'll get the computer. I know. Okay, that's going to suck. Let's put the computer here, so it sucks less. Well, I can confirm a screen with 1000 nits is not enough to use it in the Thai sun. What am I doing? I don't even need that. I could. And also it's important to clean your screen sometimes, oh my god. It's doing that. Let me. Same on kick. Hey Xantis. Yeah, it's fun, it's fun. Kinda hot. But I noticed that I still have some problems with the chat. So yeah, I've been having a hell of a time to get everything working. I had to buy new cameras, I had to buy new cables, I had to buy everything new. It was kind of fun. I think this one here I can check later on. Just check the music and then we are good to go again. Yeah, I don't care if I don't have enough. Just check the music and then we are good to go again. Oh, we should have enough songs. Okay. Oh, let's continue driving. The DJI didn't want to work the way it wanted to go live. I had to buy a GoPro. The media mod, I only had a mini HDMI, but it needs a micro HDMI. It has been, yeah, hell. And then of course, Speedify didn't work with DJI, so even if I have a gimbal, DJI always lost connection when I was trying to use it. Because DJI is special, but GoPro doesn't have that problem. Yeah, has been a little bit of a... But now it seems to be going good. So we are driving now from Chantaburi to Kabinburi, and let's see how it goes. And of course not too much traffic, so that's always a plus. But the one thing I have to say with two SIM cards right now, it seems to be quite stable. I don't know if it is choppy or not, because I have the camera at 50 hertz, and of course it's going at 60, so maybe I have to change that. But the camera notices I am in Thailand, so it's 50 hertz. And I have to check with Restream how to get the 3 chats combined. I thought I had it, but I didn't see anything, so I will have to check that part too. Now, how about you? How are you? Oh yeah, and I'm a little bit too chicken shit to speak Thai with people, so... All my training went down the drain, but I will get there eventually. And yeah, as you can see, the weather is great. It's hotter here than in Bangkok. In Bangkok I had 31 degrees and it felt really cold, so I didn't sweat at all. In Chantaburi I started to sweat like a pig. So let's see how it is when we get further north. And the problem is I don't really want to take out the cheat sheet to read the stuff. So usually what I do till now, I don't even translate it, but often just go into Copilot and tell them to give me the phonetics, so that I can simply read it without having the cheat sheet in front of me, and then I can order the food. But then they answer like, and you don't understand anything, and you say, okay, please, then yeah. Speak slow or speak English, and some of them I order in Thai and then they start to speak English with me anyway, and yeah, I would have to try 4 or 5 times before they even realize that I'm speaking Thai, so I give up and I had that. If you go on YouTube, I have a few videos uploaded. I think the one that will be there in 2 days, I actually go into a restaurant, I speak Thai to them, and they simply ignored me. They just simply straight spoke English with me, and I said, okay, it's good. Not the nightmare that everyone says it is to drive here. And the roads might be better than in a lot of European countries and developed countries like in the US and so on. They are smooth, very smooth. And I'm still really happy with my rental. No, the wrong side of the road is okay. You simply always have to think about that when you have lines on the road that you simply do the same as you do at home. That the side that you drive, you are closer to those lines, so you know that you leave space for the other ones. The scariest part, but also the funniest part, was when I drove from Bangkok to Chanthaburi. I was driving, and there was one guy driving really. Whew. I thought, okay, then let's just drive with him and continue. And when I got close, and suddenly I look at it and I feel like, what is that? And I noticed that it was the police. So the one that was driving really crazy and fast and so on was the police. Makes it fun. And you have the guys, like I said before, you have the guys that lane split, that want to be faster than everyone else, and 10 kilometers later you are still with them. Because there is no need to do it. You have that everywhere. And the motorbikes you have to take care. Those are really strange. Because they drive everywhere. They drive close to the cars. Some of them drive the wrong way. Yeah. But if anything happens, I have a camera that shows why there was what happened. It will be live. And apparently it's good that I'm in the centrum of Thailand, because they are above. Not too far from Cambodia, but apparently there were problems with Myanmar yesterday. I think Myanmar kind of made an oopsie and sent something a bit too close to Thailand, and Thailand just shot back. The only thing I don't like about this car right now is when you change the driving modes, you go from normal to sport, and then from sport directly into eco. It's kind of jarring when you do that. It's like all the power, nothing. Yeah. Cambodia didn't understand, but yeah, okay, Myanmar, they have a civil war all the time, so someone found some heroin or something like that and threw a bomb the wrong way, so that can happen. It is. I think it was in Hong Son. So it is close to the Golden Triangles. Might have been an oopsie on the Myanmar junta side. I think no one got hurt. But of course you have to retaliate, and they also simply shot into the air, not trying to get anyone. The other thing is, think about it right now. I have been driving like this, and there aren't many cuts. Try that in America. Try that in Luxembourg. I don't think we have a 4G network that is as stable as it is in Thailand right now. I am in between big cities, so Chantaburi is about, I guess, 50-60 kilometers away. Sakao is also about 60 kilometers away. Kabinburi, no idea. Still about 40 minutes away, I think, 50 minutes away. I don't know if you see it already on the stream, but in front of us you see one of the things that I really like about Thailand. Even if it is flat, you sometimes have those limestone mountains simply popping up out of nowhere. And the thing I hate about Thailand somehow, and I say it all the time, it's those U-turns. Yeah, you should see. We should see them soon-ish. But there are a lot of school crossings here, so let's not overdo it. Yeah, you have them here on the left side. And now straight ahead. Let's see if you get close enough or if they disappear on the right side before you see them. Yeah, we might not be that lucky. No, it's 1080p, it's not 4K, not enough pixels. Maybe I'm telling you, hey, can you see 3 pixels in the horizon, on the horizon? Yeah, now they disappear on the right side, so no chance. See, and that's the thing. They don't. You are the one who has to look when someone merges in sometimes. But that's not because they are bad. That's because everyone does it. And the same guy who was merging in is now a bit on a hurry. So. let's let him pass. Yeah, if you ever if you ever have to climb one of those because there is a temple on top, believe me, it's a mountain. There is one in Krabi about this size, and you have to climb up 1,260 steps to get to the top. And the views are awesome, but you die to get up there. Yeah, those are 200-meter cliffs, I would say. Yeah. You don't need to. You have good buses. You have good connections for everything. I just like the freedom. And the funny part is usually I leave the car at the hotel and I don't use the car. I just use the car between the cities. That's it. But in Chantaburi the car was all the time because I had plans to do a biking stream and go to the beach, but somehow I ended up having to go to the pharmacy because I'm fat. So I had a little bit of a burn between my on my thighs because it was too hot and it was they were rubbing together. So they said, yeah, maybe tomorrow don't do 22 kilometers, please. So I stayed in the hotel and relaxed yesterday. The only thing I did is I had to go get that micro HDMI to HDMI cable. But I went to the pharmacy. The pharmacist said, yeah, how much did you walk? Yeah, about 22 kilometers. Yeah, okay, don't do it anymore. Wait 1 or 2 days before you do it again. Yeah. The problem when you don't wear shorts, you only wear jeans, and it is hot like hell. I could say it's not because I'm fat. It's because I go to the gym and I have so much muscle mass on my legs, but I would just be lying. That's why it's better to be men in tights. I won't sing it, don't worry. I will also be happy when we have smaller roads and more rural roads, but somehow here the GPS, I tried everything, it always just tried to put to get me on this road, so okay, yeah, let's just do it. I'm wearing one today, but then I look like a tourist. I could buy those elephant pants and really look like a tourist. Indicate maybe. No need to. Maybe I still have to go shopping because Black Friday here in Thailand is just fun. Levi, Lee, all those brands had like buy one get one free, buy three and you get 10% more. Yeah. I was kind of mad at myself that I brought too many clothes and I have to take care of the weight limit. Like, oh my god. Then I saw an IT shop and I thought, pity. They don't do 50/90s, one buy one free. I would have bought a few. Yes and no. In smaller places, maybe sometimes you have some foreigner that is married with that you only see foreigners that are married to Thai women, so you might not directly be seen as tourist. Now Sukhothai, Kanchanaburi for sure, but the small ones in between. You might have more people speaking Thai or trying to speak Thai to you than you think. I can tell you one thing that I right now hate about streaming. I don't have any music and the car is an EV, not an EV but a hybrid. That clack off the street all the time, all the damn time. God, help! Yeah, it will be. Eventually I will have to. Right now I was lucky that everywhere I went, somehow someone spoke English. Went into the shops, everyone looked shocked and looked at one guy, and then the guy came to me and we always spoke nearly perfect English. Like, okay. Yeah. Well, maybe the first problem is I listen to metalcore and deathcore and so on, so I guess people would run away. And to not have copyright strikes, I'm simply running Epidemic Sound on my computer in Luxembourg, and simply had a relaxing playlist and just let the relaxing playlist run. So when I don't have anything to say, at least people have something to listen to. Yeah, right. That's why. I'm already thinking about maybe, having... Oh, that guy lost his water. Thinking about at least using an earphone or something like that, just to have a little bit of music. Why would you run away? You don't like men screaming at you? Man, women sounding like men while screaming at you. Hey, I finally see Kabinburi. But the other thing that I'm not used to is regenerative braking. But it simply starts to brake as soon as you try to lift and coast while in eco mode. The good thing is you don't know, because if you don't listen to that kind of music, they are screaming maybe "I love you" and you think that the only thing you hear is oh man. But usually it's nothing religious. Let's put it that way. In Kabinburi, I will do a walking stream. I usually don't stream at night because the cameras here are not great, and yeah, maybe I still have to finish dispatch. Maybe I'll stream some dispatch from the room tonight. Then tomorrow. And then tomorrow I will be streaming from Phi Mai, so I will be visiting temples, old Khmer temples and so on, walking around them, and will also be a bicycle stream because I will have to bicycle from one to the other. So yeah, I should be streaming in about 2 hours again, or 3, after I check in. Walking around, seeing how the city or town is, and then yeah, starting tomorrow I should be streaming every day, some things at least. A woman, you are showing me that in 700 meters I have to go left, but why aren't you telling me? Because I had the woman muted. Oop.
Continue for 40 kilometers.
Yeah, catch you later. Thank you for watching. So let's try Jaganna. See you later. I was forgetting that I'm in Thailand and nearly started to brake for someone to cross the road. comment. And the one thing I could try is to see if I can rotate, flip instead of rotate. So I would just have to connect here quickly, rotate, put it somewhere else, connect it to my backpack or connect it to a gimbal or to a tripod. So you would see the world upside down a little bit. I thought you what she was about. The one thing that is funny is that I have to brake like that. No GPS signal lost today. The other way, whew, every few minutes, GPS signal lost, GPS signal lost. First country where the overtake lane is worse than the normal lane because everyone just simply sticks to that one. What is the GPS saying? We will be there still 11:52. So 20 more minutes. And for sure I will need to wait till 2 p.m. to check in. Right now I was lucky. Everywhere I got like, oh no, no problem, no problem, no problem. We have a room ready for you. Okay. They don't give a lot of warning here. Yeah. And one thing I have to also find out is there should be a code so that I know exactly how much I already used of my gig allowance. Because the funny part is they even give me 20%, no, more than 20% more. They gave me, instead of 80, they gave me 100. They said, yeah, no, it's okay, we can give you a special promotion. So you get 20 gig more for the first month, or for the first time that I pay anyway, because I will need more than the 80 gigs for sure. So yeah, when I'm at the hotel, the only thing I have to check is maybe if there are, if I need to connect bots, restream bots to my chat to see the modern shot that I have to see all the chats accumulated. It would be good if also could give it rights to. So that I can ban people and so on, because I saw already that I have the usual bot farms trying to get to me. Still, it's kind of funny with the automatic. Driving normal, it's okay. As soon as I have to park the car, reverse it, or anything like that, I always have the tendency to try to find the clutch. That space I left was planned. I knew he would do that. And if we look at it tomorrow, we will go close to Nakhon Ratchima. That one is only 167 kilometers away, plus I think 30 kilometers, so maybe 20 kilometers more. That's the drive we have tomorrow for Phi Mai. And Phi Mai, I think I will be leaving early as long as I can park the car at the hotel. Have a macro ready or anything that I just have one click for it to flip around the camera, stick it on the bike. That's again one of the things that DJI does so many things better than GoPro. That magnetic foot, the magnetic double foot is just so good. You can pre-plan, have a few of those magnetic feet that are not expensive, and simply plug and play, really remove it from one plug it into the other, and you're good to go. With this one here, and especially with the 13, when you put them together, they're always too small to get into universal stuff. So it's fiddly like hell just to put it on your backpack, or to put it on the bike, or to put it on anything. Again, DJI, please, give us two alternatives. One where you have the HDMI directly go with a clean HDMI signal, and the other one a clean HDMI signal with stabilization. And GoPro, please, I hope that you have a menu where I can simply take away the HUD, because that one is annoying too. Yeah, so this ones that you see here, it's kind of nice. Usually they show you points of interest on the road where you are, but they also should tell you how far away you are from those points of interest. Sometimes you have to do a detour to get it. I was about to complain and said the other side of the road looks better than this one. And ta-da! They listened. Kabinburi, 15 kilometers. Okay, like I said, I don't know anything about Kabinburi. I didn't research Kabinburi. I don't know if it has 10,000 inhabitants, 10 inhabitants, or 1 million. I think it's closer to 10, between 10 and 100,000 than anything else. I think it does have a hub in. Usually that means it's a city. But usually when you see it on signs like that, it's a city. But in Thailand, the city can be Bangkok, can be Chiang Mai, can be Sukhothai. Those are vastly different. I also still don't have a hotel for. It's also a day stop to not have too many kilometers to do connecting between Sukhothai and Sayok. Because I don't really want to do 8-9 hours continuously. Also, the place I will stay the longest is Sukhothai. Sukhothai. I'll stay 4 days, 4 nights. So I'll arrive, and we have a day where we can. The next day we will be able to do the biking route around all the old temples. And then they have a second site that is a bit further north. We can do that one the day afterwards, I guess. And the day after that, I might use it to relax, or maybe let's see if there is something else that we can do over there. And then we leave for a 3-4 hour, maybe 4 hour drive. And then the same again the day after that to Sayok, and then a quick jump to Kanchanaburi. And to be honest, Kanchanaburi, I don't know. You have the World War II stuff. And after that there isn't much more, unless we really want to do a temple run. It sounds bad because of the game. No, but really, if you want to do either cycling or walking from one temple to the other, check the temples out, but newer temples. We could be doing that. Well, I was thinking, because we still have time to cancel the hotel I have, just choose one day, stay close to the bridge, do the bridge part, drive to the ferry, to the memorial, and then go to that where you have nice views, and then after that maybe, I don't know, you have that one place with the dragon stuff, with the dragon temple. Might be also nice to do that. And Sayok will also be funny because we can do the Hell Pass, we can do Erawan waterfalls. But how is the network there? I don't know. I did check a tracking route. At first they said, yeah, it's okay, a tracking route for a day. Copilot and even Gemini showed me one, and I thought, okay, let's do that one. I started to Google it, and it's 2 days, so you need over 6 hours to go one way, and then you have to overnight there and then come back. But that route apparently has AIS coverage the whole route now, only in Thailand. Or you have actual, on the trail, it says if you have AIS, you will have internet everywhere. guy is really one of those. I have a lane, it's my lane. Mine, mine, mine. Oh, we are getting close. Just checking, yeah. We have 2.3 kilometers before we have to drive left. And I think we will start to find our way to the hotel. I never really checked if it's the European law here.
Meters, turn left.
That you cannot, that can only overtake one way.
Turn left, then turn left.
Okay. Turn left here. Ah, okay. We are at the hotel. Oh, some places to eat close to the
2 minutes
hotel.
left, then you will arrive at your destination.
Noise. Oh, take off that stupid eco mode. Okay.
You have arrived.
Good, we have arrived. So I can park the car somewhere here. And we will park. About, okay. Check. Yeah, about. So let's see if we can check in already or not. Okay guys, so I guess I see you all later. Let me just connect to my computer at home. And then we are okay. And we can. Oh, we did good mileage. The bus would have been 24. We did 20. It's a game. No, but guys, I'm scared here. 34 degrees outside. We are going to be baked. Up. Yeah, okay, my phone will die. a horrible death.